Welcome to Between the Lines of Crime. Tonight, we bring you the story of Melissa Barthélemy, a daughter, a sister, a stylist, and a dreamer. Her life, like so many, was a complex weave of ambition, love, and resilience. Melissa was born on April 14, 1985 in Buffalo, New York, where she spent most of her childhood. She grew up in a tight-knit home surrounded by family. Her mother, Lynn, stepfather, Jeffrey, and her sister, Amanda. Her family described her as funny, bright, and sharp-witted. She had an unforgettable smile and a sense of humor that could disarm anyone. Melissa was known to be fiercely independent from an early age. She wasn't one to be told what she couldn't do. If she had an idea, she chased it. That independence would define much of her early adulthood. After graduating high school in Buffalo in 2003, Melissa immediately went to pursue a practical and creative career, cosmetology. She attended Continental School of Beauty Culture, where she earned her license in hairstyling in 2005. She was passionate about beauty, not just as a job, but as a form of art. Friends and classmates recall how she could style hair with incredible precision and how she dreamt of opening her own salon one day. Melissa worked at a local salon in Buffalo, where she was known for her talent and punctuality. But she wanted more. Around 2007, Melissa made a bold decision. She left Buffalo and moved to New York City, specifically the Bronx, to start a new chapter. Her plan was simple: build clientele, establish herself, and eventually become her own boss. She rented a basement apartment on Underhill Avenue, which cost around $800 per month. Her landlord remembered her as quiet, respectful, and someone who mostly kept to herself. She often worked nights and had serious focus on making ends meet in a city that rarely makes it easy. To help pay her bills, Melissa sometimes took on other work. She was navigating survival in a tough environment, but she never gave up on her dream of building something better for herself. Melissa stayed in regular contact with her family, especially her younger sister Amanda. They were close. Phone calls were frequent. She never let go of home, even when life got difficult. She was described by loved ones as deeply loyal, full of life, and ambitious. She liked fashion, she loved to laugh, and she carried herself with quite confidence. Her story wasn't defined by hardship. It was built on perseverance. Melissa was doing what so many of us do, carving out a space in the world, step by step. She was a daughter, a sister, a hairstylist, and a fighter. She had dreams that stretched far beyond Buffalo and into the future she was building. One client, one haircut, and one goal at a time. Melissa Barthélemy isn't defined by where her story ended. It was defined by how she fiercely lived it. She was a young woman chasing big city dreams. With the motivation in one hand and courage in the other, she found power in reinvention, beauty in her craft, and strength in her independence. Like so many who moved to the city with nothing but ambition and a little bit of faith, she believed there was more waiting for her, and she went after it. We remember Melissa not for what was taken, but for what she gave. Laughter to her sister, style to her clients, pride to her family, and light to the world she moved through. So tonight, we don't say goodbye, we simply say, we see you, Melissa. We remember your name. And more importantly, we remember your story.